A foul stench quite literally hangs over a district municipality in the northwest that lost 150 million rand deposited in VBS Mutual Bank. Service delivery in many communities is at a standstill. Piles of rubbish together with raw sewage litter the streets. ENCA reporter Michael Apple and cameraman Teboho Masilo have this report.
What's the difference between raw sewage and a municipality illegally investing in VBS? Not much. They both stink. We've come to Vryburg, which falls under the Naledi local municipality, which in turn falls under the district municipality of Dr. Ruth Sekhamotse Mompati. Without council approval, it invested at least 210 million rand in VBS, eventually losing 150 million rand. National Treasury wants the conditional grant money it gave the district back. This includes a municipal infrastructure grant of almost 33 million rand, as well as a regional bulk infrastructure fund of over 124 million rand. They want in total 158.1 million rand back, and they want it before the 19th of November.
Lucky for you, you can't smell through your television, but I can assure you that heaps of uncollected rubbish coupled with raw sewage spilling in the streets, it really stings in the nostrils.
Residents are fuming.
Ons wil weet, die mense wat in die kantore sit by die munisipaliteit, waarvoor is hulle daar as hulle nie kan hulle se werke doen nie? Hulle moet skuif en mense plek gee wat dit kan doen vir die gemeenskap om die gemeenskap tevrede te stel. Dit is om goeie diens te lewer.
This resident lives right opposite a massive pile of rubbish that's been left there for 11 months. The used nappies simply adding to the aroma of raw sewage. Unsurprisingly, kids are getting sick.
Die kinders self vat elke dag kliniek toe gaan, want die kinders is hoes. Ja, hulle is siek. Hulle kom daar by die kliniek, die sister sê, julle geen die kinders die lekker kos nie. Die kinders eet die lekker kos, maar hulle is vuil die plek.
Chanel calls the local municipality on a weekly basis. The drains continue to spew out sewage, bubbling up in the yard and spilling out into the street.
Van ek nou al 8 jaar hier bly, sê vir die hele 8 jaar wat ek nou al hier bly.
Is daar sewage wat uit die
Ja. En ons kinders moet in die straten speel en dan lê dit so in die straten, so dis bad.
It's a few minutes drive to Huhudi, where water for years now gets delivered by truck. There is no electricity and pit latrines are dug by residents.
Di toilet ha di repa ka mahatsela mo bana bile ba bangwe re ba wela mo di toileteng ba gaga ba o re ngwana wa tshameka ko ntle kwa ngwana wa go wela mo toilet tshwantse rona ba golo re tene mo toilet re go ntsha ngwana.
70 kilometers outside of Vryburg is the town of Khanyisa. We stumble upon a truck in the middle of the veld. It pulls up by an old sewage plant that clearly no longer works and dumps human waste. I'd heard a project of the district to create oxidation ponds as a wastewater treatment solution had ground to a halt. I'm told half the budget was spent and contractors abandoned the site. What buildings were built have been pillaged and now provide shade to the local livestock.
Had this oxidation pond project been completed, I'd literally be up to my neck in raw sewage. We're told this project started back in 2014 and it took the district at least 2.5 years just to dig the holes. The conditional municipal infrastructure grant, had it not been invested in VBS, could have and should have gone towards completing projects like this one. Michael Apple in Khanyisa in the northwest.
In Mfuleni, residents say the governing party can kiss their votes goodbye. This as basic municipal services are not being delivered in many parts of the municipality. Refuse collection in areas such as Vereniging Vanderbijl Park and Boipatong has ground to a halt. Mfuleni is the same municipality that was recently found to have irregularly spent 872 million rand over a 4-year period. ENCA's Govan Whittles was there.
A dumping site on nearly every corner. A few meters away, a steady stream of sewage flows toward a nearby high school. It's angered residents so much that some say they won't vote in next year's elections.
There's no trucks that come and pick up there, so there's no solution. We think we do take them and put them in the dam. We are not going to vote because we are not getting any services. We are living in a poor condition. There's no water, there's no sanitation.
The municipality should have collected the refuse and the sewage system should have been repaired. Instead, a report shows Mfuleni spent over 56 million rand extending dodgy contracts to lease refuse removal trucks and maintain a landfill site.
Because we had a dispute with a company on vehicles, and they thought it's a threat to say to us, we'll take the cars. Because normally that's how they used to do. Send a threat to take the cars, you extend the contract without following the procedure. So this time they raised the threat, we said, thank you very much, take your cars.
In Vereniging, the 12 refuse removal trucks meant to service the town are parked in a municipal depot due to the standoff.
It's about 872 million that was wasted. Remember, out of this 11 trucks, that money was supposed to assist and fix this truck that are parking here. So now there's no services.
A municipal depot yard packed with garbage trucks. Yet out on the streets, residents of Mfuleni are dumping their trash on corners and in open spaces as service delivery has ground to a near halt. And now the latest report has left staff at the municipality and ordinary residents asking how so much money could have been wasted when there is so much that needs to be done. Govan Whittles, Mfuleni.
On to entertainment news now. Stan Lee was one of Hollywood's biggest money generators. The man who created some of Marvel's best-loved comic book characters has died at the age of 95. The first big-budget movie based on his creations was X-Men, which grossed $130 million in the US. The recent Avengers movie made $2 billion worldwide.
The entertainment world is mourning the death of Stan Lee. Born in New York on the 28th of December 1922 to Romanian Jewish immigrants, Stanley Martin Lieber's creations would make him a god in his own right. He referred to his faithful fans as believers. Well, believers have been paying tribute to him at his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He's really an inspiration for anyone who wants to follow any kind of dream, no matter what it is. And he gave us these cool superheroes that everyone can kind of look up to, no matter who you are.
Lee's comics debuted in 1941 in the 3rd issue of Captain America. His most famous creations include the Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk, and the Amazing Spider-Man.
Goddess of death.
He made audiences believe in the infinite and the impossible, and that good always triumphs over evil. All of Lee's creations were award-winning, and early 2018 saw the Black Panther craze. Lee's characters feature in most of our childhoods in one form or another, making him a legend.
His war, his fantasy, his science fiction. Thank you, Stan Lee. Thank you, superhero, and thank you, super soldier.
I'm Andrea van Wyk, and that was your Week in One. Till next time, take care and goodbye.